Aaliyah.
It's Kennedy.
And we are going to be doing 2 separate story times, but the first one's about the first time she smoked weed, and mine's the first time I smoked
substances.
weed. Substances. So, who do you want to go first?
It don't matter.
You can go first.
Okay, so my first time trying substances, well, weed specifically, I was about 10. But how it all started was I seen like people smoke in my family, like cigarettes, and my grandma, like she smoked other than cigarettes. She smoked other than cigarettes. But I was about 10. Well, I moved out when I was, well, no, before that I seen her. I was like about 9 or something, my whole entire life. And then when I was about 10, I moved out, moved in with my mom. Well, after I moved in with my mom for a little bit, like a year later, I kind of not really a year, like a couple months later, like Pink, it was my cousin, I finally met Pink, and then me and Pink met on Easter Day, actually. Easter Day, first time meeting was on Easter Day, and it was around that time. After we met, a couple weeks later, I started me and my sister were really close, and I was with my sister, and I lived somewhere, I'm not gonna say where I lived, and my sister was getting something, she was getting substances, and I was like, I wanna try that. So my stupid ass hit the hoe like 2 good times, and I was gone. I was so gone. Oh, it was so bad. Like, my eyes are watering because I'm laughing so hard. I was gone.
Don't mind the dogs.
Yeah, there's next door neighbor's dog. And I was out of there gone. First time, it's the worst. Well, actually, the first time, I really didn't feel nothing. The second time I did it, I felt it so bad. I was and then after I did that, I had the munchies, really bad, so bad. And, I had the munchies so bad, I was laughing, every second you see me, I was, laughing. I was dying. And then, since I did that, kind of I didn't get addicted to it, but I just liked the feeling so much I kept doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it for about 5 years. For about 5 years. Because I was so young, and I probably smoked the most out of all my friends, if I'm being honest.
You smoked more than I did.
Well, I didn't smoke more than Pink or Purple, but I smoked a lot. I kind of smoked with Pink a lot, but
I didn't smoke as much as they did.
yeah, but
But when I did smoke,
because over the summer, because I told you, I've been clean for about 2.5 weeks now, but over the summer, I did it so much, constantly. Every time you see me, I was pretty hot. If you looked at my, well, actually, my eyes don't get red anymore, but yeah, I was just, but I don't smoke no more. Trying to get clean, trying to get better, trying to be good for my family, and yeah, it's not that very long of a little story, but just the first time I got high, and I was just really going, I was just laughing, eating, and everything. I slumped out that night. You can go now.
my first time smoking was with my brother. We were at this house. I started smoking probably a year ago.
And it was in that shed right there.
The shed back there.
That was our smokehouse.
If you want, we'll post a picture of our smoke, or we'll put a picture in of our smokehouse.
We used to be smokehouse.
Yeah,
I
not
don't smoke
anymore.
no more.
We might smoke a B&M in there sometimes.
Not really.
Yeah, we don't really do that anymore. We don't really do anything anymore. But I was out of
I'm a good kid now.
if you don't know what a pipe is, it's a thing like this big probably, and there's a hole at the top, and then there's like an airflow thing, and you put the weed in there, and then you put it up to your mouth, and you light it.
They know how they do it.
Some people don't.
But okay, keep going.
And you put the thing in there, and you hit it, and yeah. Well, that was the first thing I ever smoked out of. And I hit it one time because I was scared at first. I don't know. I was really scared. But it didn't do anything to me. Like, I felt perfectly fine. Then the next night, it was a Friday night, and I just got out of after school detention. So I didn't get home till like 6:30 because it's from our after school detention's 3.5 hours. So I didn't get home till like 6:30. And then, I decided, my brother walked up to me and was like, I had these 2 blunts. Do you want to smoke? I was like, yeah. So we went into our shed, and I thought the night before I got high and it just didn't make you feel anything. So I started smoking, and I was sitting there like geeking off those blunts. Like I probably smoked more than he did. And so I'm sitting in the chair, and I'm like, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. And he's like, just wait, just wait. I was like, okay. And so I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there. We're going to zoom in on her face because she looks retarded. But I was sitting there, and I was just like, out of there, bro. I was like, my eyes were not open. My eyes were probably as red as this blanket. It was very bad. And
Her eyes get pretty red. Like, when you look at her eyes, she's like, what?
I'm like,
She's like, what?
And so I couldn't walk. I got so high my first time. I was like, someone bring me to my room. So my brother had to carry me to my room and put me in bed. And then my brother was sitting out here on FaceTime with someone, and he was like, I walked out. Never went to sleep. I walked back out there, and I went to the cabinet, and I started eating everything, bro. Like, everything. Like, everything. Anything that I could find, I was eating. And I walked back outside, and I was like, do you have the munchies? He was like, not yet. I'm like, well, there's nothing to eat, just in case you did. And he's like, oh, what do you mean? I was like, everything is gone. I just ate everything. And he was like, what the hell, bro? And so,
Like,
I woke up, and I didn't go to sleep for probably an hour. And it was like probably 8. And being high is the best sleep ever. Don't do drugs though. Please,
yeah,
if you
don't.
have never smoked weed before,
Don't
do it, because you will get addicted to it.
Well, it wasn't really addicted to me. I just wanted to do it. Like, I stopped. Like, I don't have to smoke weed. I just chose to smoke weed.
But just like, you can get addicted to it. And if your
Some people
friends,
can.
it's not cool. The whole point of this video was to tell you our story time and to explain to you that just because your friends are doing it, you don't have to do it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
It's really not.
It's not worth, because now me and her are on lockdown. Me and her are the only 2 that can hang out now. She can't even hang out with Pink.
I could barely even hang out with her at first, because this used to be the smokehouse. Her house used to be the smokehouse. We would smoke in that shed, like me, Purple, Pink, and Leah. We would like all smoke in the shed. Like, we would invite people over to come smoke with us. Like, we love smoking. Like, we just wanted to smoke all the time. Well, my mom finally found out I smoked over here after like thousands of times smoking over here. She finally found out, and I couldn't hang out with her for a while. But then my mom finally trusted me, and I'm gonna keep my mom's trust, and I'm not gonna break that, because
And now she lives,
I want to stay here.
She lives right there. Literally, like, I can probably walk 20 steps and I'm in her yard. Yeah. So, and her mom, we always are with each other. Her mom trusts both of us. She told both of us, that just not to break her dress. Her mom is like my mom, and my mom's like her mom.
Her mom's like my mom.
All of our family is very close to each other. So we are not going to smoke anymore because that's my best friend and I don't want to lose her to drugs. And parents don't think it's cool, and
It's really, it doesn't, if you smoke weed and you think it's making you look cool, well, it doesn't.
it makes you look trashy.
It looks, yeah, it makes you look really trashy, and it makes you, like, you're not cool, you're not funny, you're nothing. Like, I barely told people I even smoked weed. Like, barely even people even know. I mean, people did know, but that's because other people told them. But I told, like, 5 people, and that's because I trusted them with everything.
Yeah, but just please don't get into it, especially at a young of age. Don't do it underage. When you get older, you can do it, but people say weed's good for you. There is side effects to it.
You can get subscribed to be smoking weed, but
You have to be old enough.
yeah.
And there are side effects to it. Some people have anxiety, and some people will overthink. Like, for example, you can smoke a blunt and then your first time smoking, and you might not like the feeling of it, and you might think you're dying because if you don't know how it feels, sometimes you think you're dying.
I mean, my experience was pretty good. That's why I kept doing it.
That was the way I felt.
But sometimes I would have bad days when I would just like overthink, and I was like, oh my god, like sometimes my feet would hurt, like my body would just be hurting, and I'm like, why? But that was probably just my fault, or I was doing something I didn't know I was doing, like stepping in a pile of nails, which I did that before.
It makes you do stupid things. It makes you act stupid.
Well,
sometimes.
yeah, it makes you act stupid. Like, if you try to keep a straight face when you want to laugh, it's not gonna work. Like,
and cops know what you look like when you're high. Cops know how you act.
Well, not all, cause honey.
Oh yeah, well,
not
all of them. Well, we're good at acting different. We're good at acting normal.
I'm actually really good. When I was high, like, and I came home to my mom, she never really knew. The only reason why she found out about me smoking weed with her is because she drug tested me, and like the other times that she found out that I did was because she either wanted to drug test me or I just told her, because I don't like lying to my mom. Like, that's my mom. Like, I like telling my mom things. Like, recently, like the one that I just got in trouble for, I told my mom about that because, like, I don't know, I just felt like it was the right thing to do. And yeah, I did get in trouble, but I'm not as in trouble. It was like 2.5 weeks ago. I'm not as in trouble anymore, but still in trouble.
Moral of the story, if you're gonna smoke weed, go to your parents.
Or at least, like, if you want to, which I'm not saying don't, at least go with someone that you trust.
Go with someone that has experience. Don't do it on your own, and
yeah,
be smart.
Very smart.
We're not gonna say you don't. We're not gonna tell you don't smoke weed. Don't smoke weed. It's bad for you, because we did it. But just be smart with your decisions.
I don't really think it's bad for you, but I'm not saying do it.
Yeah.
It's not.
Just be smart. Go with someone you trust, and don't go around spreading it. Don't post it on social media. Don't do any of that.
We learned that the hard way.
So that was the little story time for you. We will be back. That completely messed up. We will be back next time. I'm really cold, so I'm going inside.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, y'all have a Merry Christmas. We'll probably post another video. We will post another video before Christmas. It will be a Christmas.
It'll be the day before Christmas
that we're with each other, and we're just gonna show you our Christmas.
If I'm here, because I think Christmas Eve I'm going to my grandma's and we're eating gumbo.
We will figure out a video for y'all.
Yeah.
To something to do at Christmas. Y'all have a good Christmas. Y'all have a good break. We love y'all.
Be cute and do you. Peace.